You only have 60 seconds left before the Earth is nuked. How are you spending the last minute of your life? I think Jim Carrey has a story about this when that red alert happened in the States. I think it was Hawaii or somewhere was red alerted via text that nukes were on the way. And Carrey got out of car and walked to the beach or something. I forget the actual details, but is worth looking up. Was inspirational. That was a weird morning for us. It was an early Saturday morning. Kids were away camping and the wife left for work about 15 minutes prior. I had a cup of coffee in hand and was tuning into the television to find a game to watch with a cup of coffee in hand when all the sirens went off and the broadcast interrupted the game announcing an incoming missile strike. This is not a drill. I called my wife right away and walked outside onto the porch to look up in the sky. She said people were pulling over on the side of the freeway, panicked and praying on their knees outside on the shoulder. Cars were speeding and driving reckless trying to get home. I told her to stay in the car and to stay on the phone and that I love her. I tried to keep her calm, so we talked about what was happening around us. Outside, some of my neighbors were running around in the yard in a panic, also looking up in the sky. My next door neighbor looked over and asked if I heard the alert. I was calm, cup of coffee in hand, casually standing on my porch, and said something to the effect of, "Well, it was good while it lasted." He gave me a weird look and ran back into his house to try to figure out what to do. I remember it being a nice sunny and beautiful morning. I honestly had the feeling that if that was the end, I was satisfied. It was such a strange feeling of calm. Some people panic, others just accept the inevitable.